Well, Dominic, first of all, how does it feel arriving at a new tournament?
Jeez, you big ginger.
Dominic, first of all, how does it feel like arriving at a new tournament as a reigning Masters 1000 champion?
Well, it feels great, of course, but also feels very nice to explore a new site. I mean, it doesn't happen that it doesn't happen that often that we get to know new sites, and this one is impressive and huge, something very new and unique to play, or to have a stadium in the stadium. So it's very nice, and of course I came here very happy.
First of all, when did you sort of realise in that tournament in California that you had a chance of winning that last week?
Never in the whole week. I mean, I was in the finals, but there was a Roger waiting who was in great form, I think, and well, we all know how good he can play, so I went in the finals with no expectations. I just wanted to play a very good match, play like I did the matches before, and then it ended up being a great match, and so lucky that I came up as the winner.
But how did you turn it around? Obviously you'd lost the first set. Tactically it seemed like you got it spot on in that final.
Yeah, I mean, he played very different to the opponents I had before in this tournament, so I had to get used to his game. It was so fast, he's coming in that much, he's playing so close to the baseline, and I think a little bit the turnaround was when I saved his break points at 1-all, and out of a sudden, instead of set and break down, I was set down and 4-1 up, and that was a huge difference, and from that moment on I started to play really well, and I was 100% in the match.
You've been winning 250s and 500 tournaments now for I think 4 years, so why do you think it's taken you a few years to make that final step up?
Well, I was pretty close in Madrid the last 2 years, but still I think now was the time. It's like almost like winning a slam. It's so tough because I had to beat Raonic in the semis, which is so tough with his game style and with his serve, and then Roger, one of the biggest legends in the game, in the finals, and that's the tricky part of these tournaments and Grand Slam tournaments and the thousands, that you have to beat one of the biggest stars, and that's what makes it pretty difficult.
Does it almost feel like a weight off your shoulders now you have done it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, if I don't win any tournament now anymore, then I still can say I'm an Indian Wells champion, which is very nice. And yeah, definitely feels good to have this 1000 title on my belt.
You mentioned this fantastic new arena. What are your first impressions of the place, and how impressed are you with what they've managed to achieve out there in just 1 year?
It's huge, first of all, so much space, and now I'm seeing the court for the first time, and it's so big as well, and it's for us so nice to explore a new site, because when we are some years on the tour, it's every year almost the same, and amazing to have a new site at such a big tournament.
And how do you feel the court conditions will play? Will they be similar to Key Biscayne or any different here, do you think?
I think it's similar to Key Biscayne. I mean, I think many things are in the air, like it's completely different. Like in Indian Wells, the desert air here is pretty humid, so that's the biggest difference. But the court speed and the conditions compared here to Key Biscayne, it's pretty similar.
So what chances then, you're feeling confident of maybe going all the way and doing a sunshine double?
Well, it's tough to say. I mean, I won last week, but fortunately in tennis doesn't count anything. I didn't score an away goal or something like in football, so I start from zero. I face a very tough opponent, either Berrettini, who won the Phoenix Challenger, or Hurkacz, who was in the quarters in Indian Wells. So gonna be really tough from my first match on, and I'm looking from match to match again.